chicken nuggies. So let's see if anybody's going to Camp Militar in a search of those special extra points. All right, let's go. Let me check in on our early flight path jumpers. So we got Velocity going down to Partona. We got Alpha 4 Legend. There you go, Burnt Penguin. Your Academy team headed over to Via Del Mar. Not too far away from Team 17 Savage Protocol. Alright, what else can I show you? We got Team 18 Velocity Extreme headed over towards Chumacera, but they're going to be taking on Chumacera by themselves. We do have Rain going over with Jade Nabal and Duplicado. Look at this though. We've got one team in Ala Leones. We got the Ego Lifters. So the Ego Lifters gonna have all that loot. We got two teams headed up here to El Azhar. We got Pain America with Rays Esports. So we're going to go ahead and put them up on the screen. And as soon as we find out where our first zone is, I'll try to get some of these fights because Rain is already in a fight. We're going down to that southeast side of Leones again. So let me get over onto Shadow. Shadow already up to 2 eliminations. Ghosty Mimosti, if you are out there, your team should be able to get him picked back up. But Jay Paul is down to just a duo now. The same duo that remained the last time. So let's see. What is happening over here? We got Race going all the way around. We got Despise all the way over on the eastern side. And look at this. Fireboy might be, oh yeah. Fireboy was definitely the target from Despise right when we were talking about Despise being over there. So now he knows that he has got somebody over in the barn. Rain Mercy finding another one. So now Rain Mercy up to an elimination. And so now Jaina Paul is down to just a solo over there in Picado on your right hand side. And we still have this fight from the last match, Top Fragger, and he is being watched by Team 12, Razy Sports. Hello everyone and happy Thursday night. Woo! We got a sweaty lobby. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm starting to feel better myself, guys. The allergies are kind of chilling. Of course, it's been pretty cold. We've been getting some frost here and there. But welcome to the Unholy Thursday night cash scrims. And oof, what a hot lobby. Don't forget, shout out to Unholy for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. All you have to do is put 6 in the chat and get your screenshot over to the Unholy Discord server. Find the green giveaway and stick your screenshot in there. Let me get my 6 in there. 6OP. Para 6-4. I love saying his name. Alright, guys, let's get through these slots before they start without us. In slot 3 are the Fearless 4. Hello, how are you doing? Slot 4, Finial. Slot 5, Vaseline. Slot 5 are the 7 Deadly Sins bringing their Vaseline. I don't want to know. Slot 6, Turbo Esports. Slot 7 are the Upgrade Fear. You doing 1v4 tonight? Or 1v99? Alright, slot 8, Pain America. I still think of Eminem every time I read it. Fireboy OP. Slot 9, Roaring Dragon. Slot 10, Get Up 10. Slot 10 is Get Up 10. That is a good omen. Saka, I see you, big fan. Slot 11, Almost There is Almost Here. Slot 12, Team Entity. Slot 13, FPS Esports. Gamma. 14, Titan Vax. 15, Thunder Beast. Hello, guys. Antho Yoko Boss. Alright, we got a new name in here. Hitman in the Han. 16, Team Control. Hello, Jipke. 17, Alpha 4 Legends. Hello, Boone. I see you in there. Slot 18, Golden Fire. Hello. 19K. 19 Esports. Oh, look at that. My artiste. I see you in there, Gallagher. 20. Alpha 4 Legend Academy. 21. Urza Esports. 22. Ban Esports. 23. Scourge. And last but certainly not least, we have 9Z Globot. Ooh, let's go. Remix in the house. Big fan remix. Hello, Saka. Hello, 6. Saka, big fan. Big fan. Dweezy. I see you guys. I see you. Alright, so Tonight, I think we're gonna go with Hello Benewal. Tonight, we're gonna go all the way down and give some remix love. Hello remix. Alright, we're gonna go all the way down. And there we go. We are set. Ooh, look at him flexing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. I like it, remix. I like it. I never realized it turned with you. That's crazy. So tell me, guys, how's everyone doing? You guys doing well? We are almost to the weekend. Almost to the weekend. Da, 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 da. Hello, Burnt Penguin. Alpha 4 Legend in the house. I love your support. And I saw those eyeballs looking right at me. Alright, let's get that map screen up there, guys. We're coming in from the California coastline. We're over far to the west of the hospital, going down to the western side of GACA. Going over the West Bridge gas station, straight through the middle of the military base and out the other side, the southeast side, south of Novo. But I think the chicky nuggies will be shark food in the water. It looks like it's in the bay. There you go. Spidey! Hello, Spidey. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Grab your popcorn. Grab your favorite drinks. And let's get a sweating. This is going to be a very sweaty stream. I can feel it already. We got Havoc Novo in here. Alright, so it looks like we've got a couple of teams. The Alpha 4 Legend. Is that Alpha 4 it? Ooh, vodka. We've got vodka in the academy. So, and then they are jumping over here to North George with Team 23 Scourge. I'm going to have fun with that name. Ooh, we got some chaos going on in Pochinki, though. Looks like we got some chaos coming down here to Novo, too, with Remix. They've got Team 14, the Titan Vex, Team 6, Turbo Esports, and Team 4, Finial. They are all coming down. Look at the mini-map down in the lower right-hand corner. Look at our left-hand corner. They are all coming down. Right on top, Remix. Let's just drop with 3 other squads. And it looks like Havoc Novo is already in a fight. Let's see, is that over here in Pochinki? Let me see. Oh, my favorite Mutant Grape is over here. We're going to go ahead and do a side-by-side because it does look like Team 21 is coming into Pochinki as only a duo. Urza Esports. Oh, but the chaos right on down here in Novo. So what are you gonna do, Remix? Teach us how to fight all of these. Boba Sativa, hello, Calicar, let's go. Yes, Fragger OP, hello, 6-7. 6-7, I like it. Oh no, Cole and Aragas has both been knocked. Who is Becker, and can you get your team picked back up? I'm not sure where Aragat is right here. Looks like he's picking him up. Where is Cole? Cole's over here just pointing them all out. Hopefully they can get over to get Cole picked back up. My Mutant Grape, Low Vortex, is still running around with Upgrade in Pochinki. So we got some chaos going on every direction. I do see Finial in a fight. I see Entity in a fight. Titans in a fight. Alpha 4 Legends in a fight with 7 Deadly Sins. We got fights in every direction. Let's see if we can find out what else is going on, where all these fights are happening. We do have a couple of fights going on your screen already, but I'm not exactly sure where the rest of these fights are. I think Thunder Beast over at Military Base, they didn't pick the hot spot of Military Island. So Our zone is going over to the California coastline, so let's see who else is over here. Let me get some Havoc Novo up on the rooftop. Alright, so 9 Zieglerbot, everybody's back up onto their feet, and we do have Remix pushing up and in, but we've got a couple of ooh, there they go. Looks like Cole in the lead. Yes, I knew that was Cole. Cole coming right up and in. Cole King. Cole Goat. Cole Digo. Oh, look at that. Turbo Esports trying to get on out of there, and Cole and Remix finding them. So now let's see what's going on. They are still trying to push right up and over there, leapfrogging each other to be the first ones to get on over there. Becker in the fight as well. Becker, oh, look at Becker. Becker up on the crane, just pointing them out as Cole and Remix are coming right up and around. Remix right here trying to get those shots. Plus, there's some hot sauce on that ground right there. And now we do have Aragon also pushing right up and in. Remix coming around into a full squad right outside that door. Remix behind you. No, Remix. Oh no, came right on through. Cole going down, and so now we are down to Becker. Becker is up on the crane coming on down. I don't think he's going to be able to get over to Cole or Aragon. That is so sad. Alright, so we got K19 in the house. Let's go. Alright, so I think Becker's going to be able to get on out of there. Finial's already left, and I think that's about it for over here. So, let's see what else is happening. We do have, let's see, who's over here with you? Havoc, whoa. Woo, Fear up to 3 eliminations. They already have 6 over here in Pachinki. Let me go ahead and get that map screen up there, guys. Alright, so now we're down to 17 teams remaining. Are one of these your teams? You guys need to let me know. Look at this. Becker watching as they are all pushing across. You can see where they're coming from. All 4 of them are right out over here. Ooh, they did spot him though. So now he's got it. Oh, 9 Zieglerbot going out. Alright, guys. Let me go ahead and see what's happening. I feel like we got a big old fight going on. What is Amethy doing right up over here with the Alpha 4 Legend Academy? So we do have the Academy over here. All 4 of them are still standing. So let's see what they can do. Let's see if he can get on out of there. And let me check in on the map. What else is happening? It looks like right now everybody else is pretty separated. I see Alpha 4 Legend, the main team, over at that East Bridge area. So let's see if we can get some side by side over on this East Bridge. Let's get Alpha 4 Legend for Burnt Penguin in the chat. Alpha 4 Legend, they're up to 5 eliminations already, and they are still going. Burnt Penguin, your team doing just fine over here. Amethyst, or Amethy, I'm not exactly sure. He's doing so great right on over here. Looks like the skanky boy. Oh no! Tippa's been knocked right over here, and I don't think they're going to be able to get him picked back up. But Amethy is in position to maybe cover him if he can figure out where they are, because it is over here. Let's see what else is happening. I'm switching between teams, so now let's get on over here and find out Lakit, see what's happening with him. We did lose vodka, so much for the vodka. That's right, guys, get your 6 in the chat. All right, so I think Lakit's gonna be able to get him picked back up, back on his feet. So now let's see if we can get on out of there before the rest of Team 23 pulls up and in. So let's go. Let me go ahead and put that map screen back up there. Ooh, trying to stay out of that spray. Look, keep going down. So now we are down for the Alpha 4 Legend Academy down to Laken. And he does see him right there down below him. So now let's go ahead and get him on your main screen. There you go, guys. And Lakeet is down. I'm not sure Laken is going to be able to get on over there to get him picked back up. He's just going to have to get on through. Alright, let me see what else I can tell you. We do have some more chaos. Oh, Thunder Beast is now in a fight on the south side of the East Bridge with Finial. And who else is over here? The Titans. Team 14. Titan Vex up on that edge. We lost Nahan and Ant-Man. What? What happened there? Alright, so now Thunder Beast down to Antho and Yoko Boss. It looks like Antho should be able to get across this bridge. He's trying. And let's see what the Yoko Boss is doing right over here under dead. Oh, he's throwing that smoke. He's gonna... Oh, Finial! Finial right there, Antho! No! So now Thunder Beast over here. Look at that from all the way up at the top. That was Luna. So now we have Titan Vex up to 11 eliminations, but they do have to get off military base island though. So let's go. Let's see if they can get it. Finial getting on out of there. And I see some chaos going on over here with the Golden Fire. So they do have another team coming in from that back. Oh, it's Alpha 4 Legend Academy. So he's going to go ahead and take the boatyard. So let's see if he can hold out with the Golden Fire over here. See what's going on. Migsy. Let's see. Rod. What does that say? Donovan? Donovan? I don't know. I can't read, guys. You guys already know that. Me and names, we are not on first name basis ever. Alright, so it does look like JPK should have some eyes over here. SS425, big fan SS, you big bully. How are you tonight, SS? Are you doing well? I hope so. Alright, so we do have a minute 42 remaining of stage 2. So we still have plenty of time and teams. These guys are giving each other some respect, that's for sure. By the last game, the last match, we all know it is gloves off. Upgrades starting to come on in. Let's check in on what's happening. This upgrader coming in across the golf course. They're trying to figure out where everyone is. Let me give Fear just a little bit of extra time. Oh, Fear, did you see him up on the sniper tower? Ooh, they on the sniper tower. So now, let's go ahead and scroll on in while we watch Fear try to figure out where they are in the boatyard, because we do have a couple teams in the boatyard. So we also have FPS way up by Severny. When I show you the map, make sure you look up there so that you can see. I think it's Team 13 all the way up along that Severny North Shore area. So, you can't quite see it, can you? So they're still coming on in from up there. Let me scroll out, not that far. Let's go. There you go. There. Now you can see all your teams. Hello, Kaylita. 9 Ziegler Bond. Kaylita, yes. One of my favorite teams in here. One of my top 24. Migsy, does Fear see you? Let me see what Migsy is doing. Are you keeping your head down? Oh, 6-6. Oh, he does get found. He does get found, but right over here. he was going to get that elimination. He's over here in the barn trying to get the shot up in Havoc. No, whoa. Havoc, no, whoa, getting right up and over there. But Fear is fearless, still holding on to him. And Get Up 10 are coming right up and in now. So Get Up 10 also coming over here to get involved in all of this chaos. Let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit and get this map screen up there. Let's see what's happening with Get Up 10. Are you guys down to player? Sancho. So how did we lose Sancho? So we're over here keeping an eye. Ooh, we got some good angles. And we got Sock over here just trying to learn how to park. You're welcome. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. Uh-oh, we got a crash going on over here. Let's get this on the screen. Alright, so Skanky Boy should have showered. So now he's done. He's trying to get out of that molly. But look at this. Not only do we have Alpha 4 Legend right on over here, but here comes Team Control. So now there are 3 teams right over here in this southeast of Mount Everest area. So now let's see. Ooh, we're still in this fight over here as well. Let me get some side by side going on. It is Boone over on this side trying to come on down and in. Oh! Ooh! So now Alpha 4 Legend able to get that off, and now let's get on over here to Nova FPS coming all the way down from that North Shore area, coming right up and in onto Get Up 10 in the ruins. So now let's see, Saka, get your butt up and get to work. Alright, so let's see if points can get Saka picked back up. We do have a lot of chaos right over here by the ruins. And let me check for Burnt Penguin. Ooh, your team, yeah, Academy team, down to just Laken, but he is still in it. We got Alpha 4 Legend on both sides, one the main team and one the Academy team. So now let me see what Team Entity are doing. Now, ooh, Ace OP is up to 3 eliminations, but he is in the sight of the GOAT. The GOAT right on over here. Naomi, is that you? Where is my plumber? There he is. Do you have the plunger, Calicar? Because you know I like it. Alright, Gamma, where are you? Gamma, is this you over here? Yes, it was. I'm sorry, Gamma going down over here. Right where Get Up 10 just was. And then let me get back to K19. Because K19 now having some issues. And Calicar trying to come on in right on in between Finial and which team was that over there? I just missed it. Team 9. The Roaring Dragons. So now let me go ahead and put that up there to give you an idea of where we are going. And Calicar coming right up and around ooh, I thought he was blowing up his car. He is welding. He is busy. He's a busy Calicar. Alright, busy artiste. Where's the plunger? Oh, he doesn't even have the plunger on, but look at his mini-map, guys. You do see that he's got 3 or 4 teams. Finial wrapping around right to the south of him. He's got Team Entity to the north of him. And to his west, he does have Team 14 coming down and in. Titan Vex. Woo! Just barely getting on in here for the duo. So right in front of him is Entity Deep. And the Entity Deep, you know, he's keeping an eye on those chopsticks. But Entity Deep also has a couple of teams coming down and in on top of him as well. He's got almost there, right to the north. He does have Team 14, Titan Vex over here in a fight. But they're in a fight with, I think that was Team 19, but I'm not sure. It did happen awfully quick. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in right on over here. Find out what else is happening. And LEGOP, hello, Starry also in the chat. Hello, everyone. Ace, all four of them for Team Entity are up and pushing in. But right now, they do have... Oh, is this Decode? Decode, is this you? For Titan Vex, they're up to 12 eliminations. Titan Luna, up to 4 of those eliminations out of the 12. So they do have some teams. Here comes Team Control. JPK just pushing right on through. Right on in the middle of all this chaos. Oh, Decode. Decode, is that you? I think this is Decode right on over here. Able to get JPK on that stop. So now let's see. Naturals. So Naturals gonna try to... Oh! Dead! What a nade! Where is Dead? Dead over here from Team 14, Titan Vex. So Titan Vex are coming in hard and heavy at 16 eliminations. So now let's go ahead and put that map up. We are in stage 5 with a minute and a half to get them out and rolling. There you go. Give you an idea where everyone is. Team Entity getting pushed up on and in and deep, I think, is over here by himself. His Titan Vex are coming right up and through this. I don't know where the rest of... Right there in front of Deep. So Deep is able to get a knock onto one of them, but here he comes. He's got 2 of them knocked now. He's down to 5 HP, and Titan Vex are still coming up and around. He's right behind him. Can you hear the footsteps? And here he comes right there, right up and around. He does drive on through. So Titan Vex might be done with their chaos in Erangel, but they will be back in Miramar. So now we're down to the top 8 teams. We still have almost there. All 4 of them from almost there. All 4 of them from Team Entity. The Fearless 4 coming in. FPS coming in. Titan Vex still in this. And K19. The goat right on over here. Down to about 5 HP. Trying to push right up and in onto Team Entity. Pro aim across the way, getting some eliminations. So let's check it on. Almost there. G-Man. Ooh. We got the Wolfie getting the Artista. So now, let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. We are still in stage 5. But most of our teams now are in out of the blue. And coming right on through. So now, let's see. All 4 of them from almost there. Trying to get those shots across the way. Onto Alpha 4 Legend. Alpha 4 Legend. All 4 of them mostly still standing down. No, we're down to just a solo. Just a solo for Alpha 4 Legends. But now we got Boo. Oh, Bones. Bones trying to... Oh, Deep from across the way. Deep is still over here. Taking numbers in the Gaka field. Team Entity up to 16 eliminations. And Deep is just spinning and spraying. He's down quite a few bullets now. He's got to go and get some more ammo. But now they are getting pushed out and over to almost there out into this field. So now let me see if I can get some sky view of what this field is looking like. We got Team Entity that needs to come on in. We got the Golden Fire from across the way. The Fearless 4 right there on the edge of zone. Almost there. Wolf is knocked up in this field, and we're down to the top 3. It looks like G9 trying to get that pickup. And so now we still have the 3 teams over here. So let me go ahead and show you what I can see on this iPad from the sky above. So you can see that almost there are in the zone. They're the only team in the zone. All these other teams do have to push right on in. And straight on the ball, Wolf going after the zone. We are down to the final 2 teams. So now let's see, can I get somebody? Let's get on some. Oh, he's on both screens, guys. Let's go ahead and switch this over and give some team entity deep up to 6 eliminations. So Wolf trying to use that vehicle as hard cover, and they just blasted that vehicle out of his way. And now team entity down to just a duo. Nexus OP at 5. And there goes another knock onto 90. Deep throwing those smokes, trying to keep the sight lines off of him. And he gets found on that off angle over towards that southern side. So now it's just up to Nexus OP, and he can see G9 wrapping right up and around right in front of him. So now let's see what G9 is doing right over here. I couldn't switch fast enough. Almost there, coming in first with 5 eliminations. But look at team entity 19. You heard me right. 19 eliminations for team entity. Coming in third, the Golden Flyer with 8 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out entity deep. So we will be jumping with team entity when we come right back. We should have some live scores to show you on the stream tonight. Don't forget to get your shout out to 6 on the screenshot over into the Unholy Discord server to get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names. We will be spinning that right after tonight's final match. We have 3 more matches, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I will be right back. So it looks like they're pulling apart. I'm going to go ahead and just pull out just a little bit, see what other fights are going on. I do see another bunch of chaos going on in the truck stop just to the south of El Azahar, where we are now, with 2 teams right on top of each other. It does look like Savage Protocol getting into kind of a trap play if Alpha 4 Legends Academy comes out through those valleys, the road section. I think they're gonna have some issues coming on in. Oh, what a nade. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put this back up on the screen. And Rain coming in goes to all 4 of your teammates, or all 4 of your players coming in with some eliminations. We got Shadow up to 2 of those out of the 4. So now we're going to get on over. Oh, it's Starry. Look at that over here at the truck stop. So we do have all 4 of them from Starry Fun with the Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast right over here at the truck stop with LEG and Starry for Starry Fun. So let me see what's going on with Thunder Beast. Hello, Hitman, and let's get the Nehan. Let me see if Nehan can get another nice nade for us. Woo! What is that when all the letters start with an N? Alliteration or something? I don't even know. Let's check in on Antho. Antho, where's your helmet? My man, you got a dead level 1 vest and no helmet, but he is still pushing up and in. So now, let me see. Fireboy just trying to get on over to this coop. And he knows, oh, Despise is long gone. So now let's go ahead and scroll on in and check in on what is happening over here. As they are starting to kind of pull apart from each other. So let me see if I can get that over here so you guys can see that most of Pain America is over on the western side, where Raze is over on the eastern side of El Azahar. All these teams do need to come on out, so let me go ahead and put that up on the map for you for just a second so that you guys can see where we are headed. There you go. Let me know if your teams are still in here, because we still have 18 teams. Oh, Pain America. Pain America, they are down 8 players. They're trying to come right up and in. Bananas! Oh, what a good name. I wish I would have seen that. Good, big fan of you. Big fan of you, Amadeus. Oh, is it your birthday tomorrow? Tomorrow, Amadeus? Am I close? Am I close? Am I close? Shout out in the chat to Amadeus. It's his birthday, I think, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh, we lost Bananas. Banana. It does look like Raze is paying attention to this cliffside there, making sure that this cliff. Ooh, look at this. The duel comes right up and in. Fireboy with the M16. He's got an M16 and a Vector. You don't see that very often, but Despise had so much pressure on him. He did not get to loot that much. So now let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Ooh, Fireboy goes down and out. So now Pain America down to just a duo, just a solo. And I'm not sure what to call you. Shiwawi? Alright, coming right up and in. He is able to get Ray's son. So now let's go. He is just a 1v3 over here in El Azahar. And Thunder Beast going over to get into the zone. They are going to prioritize zone, getting out of the fight. And let's go. I see Alpha 4 Legend. We got Ken over here. I'm about ready to run right on into Velocity. So Velocity's not too far away. So I don't want to get off of this solo. But it does look like Raze might be leaving. So... and they might be headed on over to that zone. Yeah, they're headed on into zone. And our zone's getting ready to collapse. Let's go ahead, and we are still going over to that southern side of Las Leon, to the southeast of Las Leon. So let's go ahead and head on over here and find out what is going on with the southwest side. So we do have right over here Alpha 4 Legend for Burnt Penguin in my chat. Let's see, is it Keat? I'm not sure if I'm close. I am not sure. I'm gonna let Keat. Alright, so it does look like they're gonna go ahead and pull away from this chaos, but they did have to, because the zone did shift away from them. But they do still have the Savage Protocol behind them, with Velocity coming right up and in front of them. They do have a scout coming out. Here you go, Burnt Penguin. Your scout doing really well. He is making sure he gets on in, but look at that smoking mobile. He's going to go ahead and take the south coastline compound. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I see some chaos right on over here. Let's find out what is happening with Team 19 and Team 6. Team 19 Celsius Gaming coming on in, taking over the Red Rocks up at the top of the north side of Leones. And I see Liquid Neon playing for Ego Lifters. He's just paying attention to the Red Rock. Look at that. He sees Apple right there in front of him. So he's trying to get Apple's helmet. So let's see if he can get Apple's helmet off while I go ahead and shift on in, get us a little bit better so I can put up the map for us. Trying to get, is that icy? I think that's icy coming down that hill ridge. So now let me go ahead and put the map screen back up, and we do have enough. Welcome back, everyone, to match number 2 of the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. Coming in first, Team Entity with that 25 total points. Woo, hot. Team Titan Vex coming in second with 17. Almost there with the winner chicken dinner at 15 total points. There are your scores. We are starting now, so let me go ahead and show you. Team Entity Deep had 7 eliminations, 1,054 damage. Let's find Team Entity Deep. Get him up on the screen. There he is. Ooh, straight out of Nepal. Wolfie. Wolfie. All right, let's go. How are you? Love that name. I'm probably not saying it right, but since when have I said anything right? You guys know I have dyslexia on stream. I can make the easiest names just so awkward. What you doing, Deep? What you doing? You trying to give yourself a headache here? Alright, so we got 6 seconds till the map, so let me switch on over. And our flight path for our match number 2, we're coming in from just above where we spawned over at that prison area, going across Minas de Valle towards the north side of Leones and out over the middle of Impala to the north side of the Impala Islands. Look at that southern flight path. Oof. Rough. Sigma Boy 6. There it is. L-A-G-O-P-O-P. That is you, L-A-G. It's you. Alright, let me go ahead and scroll on in. Find out what is happening. No one on Prison Island. Maybe Partona. We do have K-19, Get Up 10, and another team that all look like they're heading on over there. Scourge. What a name. Scourge. They're headed towards Partona. Alright, so we got 2 teams headed over that Ladrilla area. We got 2 teams headed right on down and in. Ooh, right on top of Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy, our 9Z Glaban in Valle del Mar. Look at that. So now Team Entity headed over towards that graveyard, but they've got Upgrade right there with them. So we've got these fights going off already. But let's go ahead and wait for that very first zone to pop before we get into the side-by-side action. Look at that. Entity trying to keep an eye over. We're right over here by the graveyard. So now it looks like Entities is going to go ahead and roll on off. I didn't see a car either, so I'm guessing that's why. And our first zone has popped. It is very central. So now let's get some side-by-side going on. See if we can catch some of these fights. I'm guessing we got an early fight right on down here. Gunda is in a fight over. Oh, Becker over here with an Uzi SKS. And let's see what else is happening. Let me get on the remix. I'm guessing these guys are going to be going to PMSL. So we got to get some PMSL teams up on the screen. Alpha 4 Legend remix going down. So now it's just up to Cole. Cole coming right up and through. Cole does have an elimination with this shotty, and oh, here comes the rest of his team coming up and around. Can he get his team picked back up? At least one of them. Look at that. Here they come right in and across, right across the street. And that was Vodka. So now let's see what else we can find on this stream. So let's see what is happening right on over here with We got the baby Falcon right over here with Team 9. The Roaring Dragons on the other side. You can see Nick's on the backside of the Falcon. You're going to go ahead and throw that. Imagine catching that knife action right here. He's trying to get up and over this ridgeline, but he doesn't want to overextend. He doesn't have a vest. He's only got a level 1 helmet, and he does not want to mess with that just yet. Let's see if he can get on out of there. Oh, did he lose a tire? Yes, he did. He lost his back tire in all this, but he's trying to get on over here. And Galoo right there in front of the Falcon. The Falcon able to get that, but he still has the one behind him. And now it's just up to Becker over on the other side. Becker is down to 5 HP. No helmet, no vest. And now, let's see. Scare right above him. Natural trying to get those shots, trying to protect his team, as we do have team control in a fight over here. And oh, there goes another one out to Scare. Scare, I think that's his second knock, and he's trying to get Nick's pick back up over here. Alpha 4 Legend! Lakeet with 4 eliminations onto 9 Zieglaban on your right side. It was very devastating. He is the solo coming out of Via Del Mar, but he got the squad white. Oh, there goes Roaring Dragons. Nyx is the last one still standing over here. Nyx is down to about 5 HP. Let me see if I can get some more fights that are going on. Alpha right over here. And look at all the teams over here in the truck stop area. We have Finial over here. The Thunder Beast. Which team is this? Team 6 Turbo Esports. Not too far away are Turbo Vex and Alpha 4 Legends. So we got some chaos. Some crazy chaos. Let's get Alpha 4 Legend Dizzy on the screen, because Dizzy is headed right up and through all of that. And now here comes Team 16. Ooh! Clean spray with that AK, and now the Roaring Dragons down to just a solo, but Nyx now has some extra loot and a buggy. So now let me see what else I can find, see what else is happening. Let's go back over here and find out what is happening in the truck stop, and let me see what else is happening on the screen. Because it looks like we got another couple of teams right on top of each other. Team 22, Ban Esports, right over here with almost there in Impala. Hello, Mohammed. Mohammed, look at you. Hello, big hearts to you. Mohamed, am I close? Please let me know if I'm close, Mohamed. I'm not exactly sure. I'm terrible with names. I am super bad trying to pronounce them. I am just, I try, but it's me and names. We just don't get along. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. Ooh. What's happening over here? Oh, the camper. Oh, let's see. Who was that just went running by? That was not him. Nan. There's a camper with you. Nan. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on with the rest of this. Almost there. Someone, Nighty. Nighty's been knocked over here, but it looks like he's going to get picked back up, and it's Dusku from Ban Esports. I think Dusku is the one that was able to get that knock over here. So now we're still over in the Impala in the Impala area, over by the Impala mining team. So Dizzy wrapping all the way up and around, and he may be in trouble because he's going to run right into the Fearless Four as the rest of his team are coming down. They also have Team 13 right behind him, FPS Esports. So Zone 1 almost done. Let's get back into it. Alpha 4 Legend and Fearless 4, they are in the fight right on over here. So let's see what, did you just take one out? You took out Hawa. How am I supposed to say Hawa if you take him out of the match? That's why he did it, isn't it, Burt Penguin? You could tell me. You could tell me. sir. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening right on over here. Let me see. Dizzy. Yes, Dizzy was the one that got that. They are still a trio, though. Alpha 4 Legend, the main team, coming right on in. We still have a lot of chaos over here in that truck stop as well. So let's see what's happening with Nehan. Superhero name. Alright, what is happening down here at the southern side? We do have K-19 not too far away from the 7 deadly sins. So we got Calicar taking those shots over at Benewal. Benewal, you're gonna let Calicar, the plungerless Benewal, or plungerless Calicar, sorry. Alright, so Hitman, you are right down there in the mix, and it's almost there. Wolf right up on top. Hitman pushing right up and in now, trying to find those other angles onto the rest of almost there. So almost there. One of them does get taken out. G9 and 90 right across the way. So now let's see what's going on. It looks like they are on that backside, and that was from Nehan. So Nehan coming through with that cover. Geez, let's go ahead and zoom that on over. I think I can get all of that on the half screen. There you go. Alright, so now here comes the rest of Thunder Beast coming on in to get some of that loot as Finial are coming up and around. Let's see what's going on with Finial. Ooh, 90. Firestar. 90 was trying to take your helmet off. He did get a ding on that helmet. Alright, let's go ahead and put this right on in over here. And we still have 1 minute left of stage 2. So now, G9, he's trying to do that seat swap on you. What are you going to say about that, G9? He's trying to watch him through, trying to watch him through all those trees. We are in Miramar, and of course, if anybody's going to be able to get shot at, they're going to be right there behind all the trees. Never fails. One tree in 1,000 meters, and that's where you lose them. Alright, we still have a bunch of chaos over here, so now let's see what do we have. We have Finial. Almost there. Scourge. Scourge. What a name. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. Ooh, is that upgrade? Upgrade? Is that you? Nope, dude. Skanky boy. Skanky boy right up on the top. So now let's go ahead and check it out where the rest is. Alright, it is still all this chaos that's over here on the east side, the exact east side. We still have Thunder Beast coming in. We have Urza coming in. We also have Team 6, not that far away, Turbo Esports. And ooh, Finial, I see one of them from Finial poking his nose in, trying to get into that fight that's going on right on down below. So right on top, look at that. We get to see the shot onto the Skanky boy from the top of that hill. And trying to get on out of there. But almost there, getting pitched from every direction. Let's see what is happening. G9 just spinning around because G9 in the middle of all the... Fire starred. He does get found though, so from the top. So now let's see what else is going on. We're gonna call you, is that Lou? Ooh, I don't know, double at? I don't know what to call you. Like I said, I have no idea. So now let's see what else is happening on the rest of this map. So you can see that we are getting into more and more clusters, and we only have 30 seconds left of stage 2. Scourge right there in that compound being held down by Finial. Finial not giving them a break. Tippa all the way over in the nade shack is being watched from several different directions, but Tip is now in the blue. I'm not thinking they're going to be able to get on out of that. And if you look in the mini map up in the upper right, you can see that Finial is gatekeeping Scourge from coming in. Scourge is not going to have the easiest route into this zone for sure. Our zone does pop, and we're going from Picado to the radio tower hill of San Martin. And so now, there they go. Finial up to 8 eliminations. So let's see, where else are we getting into a fight? Pain America 004 trying to get those shots right over. Ooh! Right on to Yushen. Yushen of Upgrade, but now Upgrade knows you are here. Pain America and Havoc no whoa. Havoc no whoa. I knew was gonna have his scope on you because you just shot right in front of him, and he's not gonna let you out of that. There's no way. Let's get Lakit on here. So let's see what's happening with him. He is right across the way from Team 8, Pain America. So we did lose you, show. Havoc, what you think? I think they're gonna go ahead and head on over to San Martin area. So now let's see. Ale with the 6. There it is. Alright, so let me check in on Adi, sir. Make sure he's not in a fight right on over here. What you doing, Adi? It looks like, yes, he is. He's trying to get those shots over onto Turbo Esports. Lakit in the dryer section. So now, let's go ahead and get on over to this. Now, it looks like right over here, the Golden Fire coming right up and in onto K19. So we got Donovan. I'm not sure how to say his name over here. He is a solo with all the K19. And it does look like we've got Calicar, the artist, coming up and through. Oh, he found Batman, but Calicar finding him. And now here comes Get Up 10. Get Up 10 coming right up and in onto all of this as well. They are not that far away from all the chaos that is going on. So now let's see. I'm gonna check in on 666, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that map up there. Let's get that map screen up. We are 1 minute remaining of stage 3. Nobody is outside in the blue at this point, so we can just pay attention to the area between Picado and Radio Tower Hill. So now, we did lose Yushen earlier, but Upgrade still up to three players. Oh, Gamma trying to come right up and in. Don't go straight, Gamma. So Gamma coming right up and in onto Havoc. No, whoa, Havoc straight across. He is getting quite a bit of shots right on in that. And so, oh, we just got into a fight right on over coming into zone. So now we did lose one from Urza Esports, but Urza Esports up to 5 eliminations. So they're coming in with some elimination. Oh, Gamma. Fear finding Gamma from that off angle. Let me check in on Fear over here. Fear over here is going to be able to get on over to Havoc. Get Havoc. No, whoa, pick back up And our zone does pop again. So now let me go ahead and put that map up there. You can see that we're headed over towards that San Martin power grid area. So we do have upgrade in zone. We do have a fight going on down here. Let's check in. Oh, what the mutant grape has gotten himself into. He is over here with 2 other teams. So Urza in a fight with the 7 deadly sins. Vaseline getting ready to come right up and over the top of that hilltop. And Vortex able to get that, finish off that elimination. So we still are a trio for Urza's 7 deadly sins, though I only see Sam OP. Sam OP now trying to get into the rest of Miramar as a solo. Let's get on over to the Fearless 4. I see the Fearless 4 coming right up into all these dips and ditches over here along that eastern edge of the mountains to the north side of Picado. So now let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit, and I do see Finial maybe coming right up and in to Rajiv's site, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. There's the plane nice and close. Adisur all the way down here by Radio Tower Hill. That's Titan Vax taking over the top of Radio Tower Hill, coming right up and in, right in front of Turbo right behind him. Look at this. Adisur trying to get those shots over onto, was that Dead? Yes, Dead is not that dead just yet. He is still a half life, but we also have Get Up 10 coming in. I see the Pumbaa over here taking those shots right up that hill, and here comes the rest of them. We did lose Sancho's. Sokka down. No, Sokka, get your butt back in this game. Alright, what is happening? It looks like Sam OP headed right up and through, and there goes Sokka, eliminated by Rajiv. Ooh, Pumbaa. Not a place to park. That is not a good spot. Not a good spot. Alright, so we're headed over to the wide open space of that power grid ditch area. So it's wide open. Let's get on over here and find out what's happening in all the ditches, though. We got so many ditches right over here with teams in every ditch. We have Finial, we got Urza, we got Alpha 4 Legend, we got 7 Deadly Sins, the Fearless 4, Pain America, right on over here also. So let me go ahead and put that map screen up there. We have 1 minute remaining of stage 5. The mutant grape is now a solo as he is getting pushed up on by team 4. Finial coming right up and around. Look at this, Finial right here on top of all of this, coming in onto this east side, the deadliest side of the zone. And our zone does pop, and it is a donut zone, so we're going right into the middle. Let me go ahead and show you that. You can see it's wrapping around the grid. The grid is the grid. Alright, now let's go, guys. Let's get into this and find out where the fights are going on. I feel like Alpha 4 Legend coming right up in here behind the Fearless 4. Alpha 4 Legends right behind them. Let's go ahead and do some side by side, give you guys some idea where all these teams are coming right up and in. Upgrade, finding Dead, Fear taking on the Dead, Fear, no one. Alright, so Firestars just creeping up along this edge, but they are coming right up and in onto Urza. Let me check on straight out of Nepal. Wolf coming right up and in onto Team 14 already over here. Look at that, Team 14 and Alpha 4 Legend all right here in the center of the graves. right out in the open. So now there's not that much going as far as any hardcover after we get out of these grays right here. These teams do have to push right up and in onto all of this as well. So they are still pushing to the south. They do have to go to the northeast. So now let me see if I can get some sky view for you. Look at the chaos that is happening right here. We got Alpha 4 Legend, Finial, and Pain America right on over here. You can see that Team Entity are trying to push right up and in onto Alpha 4 Legend. ICT going down. We still have Bones and Dizzy in that background. But here comes Deep. Deep was the last match. Top Fraggers. He is coming right up and around, trying to back up Nexus OP, Ace OP in that background, just trying to keep an eye on all that. We have Pain America not too far away. And over here we got Upgrade in a fight with the Fearless 4. We're down to the final 6 teams. Let's get on over to Fear. Deep going down to the nade by Bones. So now it's just up to Ace OP to get on out of there, and he's going to end up right in the middle of Upgrade, right in front of him. Upgrade right in front of him, just out of that fight with the Fearless 4. We did lose Yu Shen earlier, but Upgrade is still a trio. Ace OP looking right on over there as Alpha 4 Legend trying to come right up and in. 66666 trying to get into this as well. Ace OP down to just a solo, and Pain America coming right on through. So now Legacy up to 2 eliminations, also trying to get those shots across onto Bones. I think Bones may be a solo across there. So we are down to the remaining 7 players. 3 teams, and there they go. So now we are down to the final 2 teams of Miramar. We have Pain America versus Upgrade. Upgrade coming right up and in. And we do have Fear up to 6 eliminations. Legacy up to 3 eliminations. Trying to pick up the Toyota. And then the Fireboy on the off angle. Trying to stay quiet. Trying to get those sight lines across onto Upgrade. Upgrade right in front of him. Fireboy. Here's all the chaos. Sees the smoke. Getting ready to throw the nades right up and over. Legacy getting sprayed out of the vehicle by Fear. Fireboy throwing those nades right up and over. And now here they come right up and in. Fireboy down to 2 HP. Even the Jeep is getting out of there. The Jeep said, that's enough for me. I'm out. So Fireboy, the solo remaining for Pain America, is here comes Upgrade. Upgrade coming in first with 10 eliminations. Coming in second, we got Pain America with 7 eliminations. And Alpha 4 Legend coming in third with 4 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out. Finiolu. I'm not sure. Double I. Ooh. 7 eliminations, 1,104 damage. So when we come back, we'll be jumping with Finial. Don't forget to get your screenshot of 6. Almost said the wrong name. 6 over into the Unholy Discord server. Get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names to win some UC. And we'll be doing the Wheel of Names right after tonight's final match. We have 2 remaining matches. We are going into the leaderboard shuffle match and then the all-out chaos of Erangel. So I will be right back. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Be right back, guys. Another fight going off. Let me see if I can find where this fight is. I think it's the cluster over here. Burnt Penguin, your team is in a bunch of chaos over on the southwest. What a shock by Lecky. But they are coming right up and in onto velocity now. Let me find. Ooh, a Nuxify. Get back up. Get back up. Let me check on the Quack. Quack finding Lucky right when we got off of him, and so now he is knocked. But we do have several teams. If you look up in your mini map, we have 4 or 5 teams over on the southwest side, outside of the zone. We have Velocity, Alpha 4, Legend, the Academy, and Savage Protocol, all coming in from the southwest side. So Quack trying to get the Molly, trying to get. Ooh, he just got out of that in time. Look at that. We do have Naturals right across the way trying to spray him down, but we also have Velocity up at the top. Velocity is also trying to get these shots right on down on top of him. So look at this. We've got Alpha 4 Legend just getting sandwiched between the 2 teams, and we still have a full 4-man team for the Savage Protocol and for Velocity. Right when I said that, Anuxify and Matthias, I am doing okay. How are you? Alright, what else can I show you? So Exceed is also in a fight. Let me see if I can find out where Exceed is. Exceed right on over here, I believe. Yes, they are. We did lose Wales Kitty. Wait. Oh, let's go ahead and get this fight on the screen. They're over here with Raids Esports, and the Raids Esports, I only see a duo or a solo on the screen. So they're still, Velocity is trying to gatekeep Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy team. Look at that. Oh, what a spray by Zidane. And I think he was able to get that knock. I'm not sure why Alpha 4 Legend was running along the top of that hill cliff. So Alpha 4 or Burnt Penguin and talk to them about keeping down on the other side of that hill cliff. Alright, what is happening right on over here with the Fearless 4 coming right up and in? So they are coming in onto Team 10. Let's go ahead and put this right up over here. And our zone's getting ready to pop. Let's go ahead and see where we're going. Ooh, we have centered right around Leones. So we may have an urban finish after all these levels of play. So not sure what is happening with my dog and my cat. Alright. So let me see. We do have the Fearless 4 pushing right up and in onto Team 10, as we also have another team, Team 21, Zero Patience over here, also trying to get up and in here. Howa, where are you headed? I see you running up and around this backside, trying to get the shots right on in onto that poor solo. Autistic right up here, throwing those mollies, trying to keep them from coming up these stairs. The Fearless 4, pushing right up and in. Howa coming down. Oh, Autistic going right out into that molly by Howa. Howa, hot is it? Alright, so now Nehan on the screen. Alright, let's go. Woo, look at the eastern side of this map. Everybody's coming right up and in onto the eastern side. They are all coming in through these gaps and these valleys. Ooh, that could be hard on some of these teams. It does look like the Alpha 4 Legends, they're going to be able to come in onto this the northwest side pretty much uncontested. So that's a good rotation for them. But Nehan driving right through that swarm of 556 gnats, but he was able to make it into one of the 5 stacks right on over here, or the office building. Sorry guys. So what's happening over here? Kazuki, what did you find? You found a solo over here. It is Team 21, 0 patience, and he is just keeping his head down because he also has velocity up on that hill ridge, watching right on down on top of him. So he's trying to stay out of that. As we got Team 22 checking their backs, checking to make sure that nobody is going to come in behind them, because they are wanting the southeast side to themselves. So let's go ahead and scroll on in. I think now's a good time to put that map screen back up there, give you guys an idea of where your teams are. We are down to 12 teams, but there's a lot of space between most of these teams. I see a lot of the teams are already getting set up into Leones, and we do have a fight going on in Leones right on over here. So let's see what's going on. It is Starry right over here with Team 18, Mr. Bombastic. Let's get him onto the screen. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and center this up just a little bit because we've only got 7 seconds. So let me scroll on in, get that ready for you guys so you guys can see where our next zone is going. And we do a donut. So we are going Leones. So we have all the Leones in this, a little bit of that ridge line where we already have a team range set up right on that Leones East Ridge. So we know that a team control were in here. That'd be a nasty fight up on that ridge line. But right now, Rain has it all to themselves. And let's go. We're over here on this western industrial edge. We're coming on in. Let's see. We still have plenty of space between all these teams. Let's see what kind of sightline Shadow is getting for Rain Esports. And look at that. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, Team Entity, still in the lead with 33 total points. Upgrade moving up to 26 with that winner chicken dinner. Finial in third with 21. Alpha 4 Legends and Titan Vex both tied at 20. Almost there in Golden Fire. Tied at 15. Look at all these scores that are so close together. We are headed into Rondo. Let's see. Do we have all our teams in here? Are we missing it? Look at this. Except for Team 22. Ban Esports, bye-bye. So this time we are jumping with Finial, Double At, I'm not sure what this name is. 7 eliminations, 1,104 damage. One thing I can say is ooh. So there you go. So we'll get in here, find Team Finial in slot number 4. And headed into Kizra's favorite map. Kizra, if you're out here, here they go. I hope you guys got a chance to get your screenshot of 6 over into the Unholy Discord server. And there we go. And it is definitely 0-0 or 0-0. Ooh. Get him on both screens. There we go. And that off of there. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday night. Thank you again for coming out and supporting Unholy. These teams, these players, and me, we all truly appreciate your support. Please hit the like and subscribe if you think about it. It helps us all out. And don't forget to get your screenshot. Shout out to Unholy for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. And all you gotta do is write 6 in the chats. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go, guys, and we are coming in with the solo flight path this time, going east to west, north of Jadina City, east of Neax Factory, headed over right on top of Fundhong, all the way on that western coast. So let's see what's gonna happen. I will do the duo side by side. I've been getting a lot of feedback. Only one person has said they don't like it out of I don't even know how many of you have come in to tell me they really like the new setup. So we're gonna stick with it, but I'm not gonna go into the dual side by side until we get that first zone, so we know where we are headed. It does look like Finial is headed down. Oh, nope. I was going to say they're headed down to the Neax Factory, but it looks like they're headed over towards the temples of Denqing. And they are not alone. You can see that there's a cluster right there with them. We got Finial, Pain America. We've got the Roaring Dragons, Team Entity. We have FPS, Golden Fire, and Urza, and we came up short. We didn't go all the way down to the temple, so, but the rest of the teams all are right here, and we still don't have our first zone just yet, but we've got all these fights that are going on over in the Neax Factory. We got fights going on everywhere at the moment, and there is our first zone, Neax Factory, all the way to Jadina City. So now let's get some side by side going on so that we can see what all is happening in Rondo. So let's see, look at all the footsteps everywhere. He is able to find an AUG level 2 helmet and level 2 vest. He's ready, guys. Let's see what the last match top fragger can do. Where's the skanky boy over on your right hand side now? Hoo-hoo-hoo. Did you get that with the knife? He did. He got Bangu with the knife. GG's. But he still has teams right across where he is able to find a vest and an AK, so now he's doing just a little bit better. Look at this. Double at over here, getting some knocks onto Fireboy from Pain America. He's just going to go ahead and hold him off with that 686, and there goes another one from the Golden Fire on that backside. Going at the FPS. Gamma, up to 2 eliminations. So now, there we go. Just too much happening, guys. We've got Titans in a fight with Thunder Beast. We got fights going on. Finial, Roaring Dragons, Finial, and Fire, Golden Fire. So Gamma trying to hold off. Straight out of Nepal Wolf. Straight on Nepal Wolf trying to come up these stairs as well. Look at this push. You can see right there in front of him. He gave him right out. Oh, Gamma taking down straight on Nepal Wolf. But look at this. Entity Deep is right there behind him. So Entity Deep, our first match, top fragger in this as well. Let's see what's going on with our last match. Top fragger, he is still over here in it. Skanky Boy back in over here along with Alpha 4 Legend Academy. And then we got Benny Wall over here for the 7 Deadly Sins right here in the Neax Factory. Let's get on over here and find out what's happening in the temples. The temples also full of chaos. We've got several teams right on over here. Let's see what's going on with the Mutant Grape Vortex, up to 2 eliminations as well. So Alpha 4 Legend coming right up and in with Titan Vex and Team 6 Turbo Esports. So they are over here at the temples. So what is happening over here? So let's go ahead and head on back into some of this chaos that's happening right on down here. Let me just click and find out what's happening with Lacan for the Alpha 4 Legend Academy. And I see Amity right over on top of a couple of players from the 7 Deadly Sins. Vaseline coming up those stairs for the 7 Deadly Sins, trying to get on top. Look at this. Got that top bird's eye view of all the teams that are over here in the Neox factory area. So Alpha 4 Legend, what is happening with you, Bones? Bones, skirt. So now let's see what else is happening. Let's get on over to Thunder Beast, the Hitman. Anthos. Nehan, where are you? Nehan, watching. And ooh, another one goes down. So was that code? It was. So, but we do have. Look at this. We got Team Control. Team Control up on this ridgeline, keeping an eye down on the temples. Also trying to get into it. The Fearless 4, Drizzy in a fight, and I think I just missed that. So now let's see what's happening right on over here. Tippa, what did you guys do? So we do still have Alpha 4 Legend Academy and 7 Deadly Sins right on top of you. So now, what else can we see? They are starting to pull out just the same as Team Control, Alpha 4 Legend, and the Thunder Beast. But we got some chaos going on right over here in Center Zone. What is happening as the Roaring Dragons come right up and in onto Urza Esports. So Urza Esports trying to hold it down. But look at this. We've got Zeus up on the building. Up on the roof. Oof! I'm sorry, Zeus, and he gets found by straight out of Nepal Wolf. Straight out of Nepal Wolf, playing with Team Entity, was able to get that shot from across the way. So our zone's getting ready to pop. Let me go ahead and put that map screen up there. So we're headed into Zone 2 now. So, oops, that's not the map. There you go. So it's a donut zone. We are going... Ooh, what a clean spray right on out of that buggy, or out of that Porsche, actually. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. He does know that there's one right up and above him, and he doesn't have any throwables. Otherwise, Wolfie would be throwing them fast. Alright, Alpha 4 Legend way up at the top in a fight. Let's see, they just finished that fight off. But they have got to come into zone. They got a long way to go. We still have a bunch of chaos going on over here in the Neox factory. We've got almost there, coming right up in. Yeah, they coming in, or they going around. Looks like they went around to the south side. So let's see what else is happening. Let me check in on K19. Looks like K19 did avoid Team 10 coming on in a Get Up 10. Let's see what's going on with Get Up 10. Sokka up to 3 eliminations. Let's get some Sokka on the screen. See if we can catch him up to something. he just loves when I get him on the screen. Alright, so now let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Benny Wall coming right up and in over here. Right to the south of the Golden Fire and the Fearless 4. Both of them right behind them. So let's give it on back to Adisur, because Adisur is right over here, not too far away from the Golden Fire. Alpha 4 Legend also right on over here. And I have no idea if I'm supposed to say this name or not. ZNJFK. Just saying. Alright, trying to get those shots over onto Boone. As Boone goes driving right on by. And we did lose Migsy over here, so let's go. Let's see what is going on with Z 03 times. Still chasing down the Golden Fires. The Golden Fire coming right up and in. So let's go. Let's see. The Golden Fire doing just fine, chasing down Alpha 4, or the Fearless 4 with Alpha 4 Legend right in behind them. The Fearless 4 right in front of got Upgrade and the 7 Deadly Sins right over here on top of them. So now let's see what else is happening. Our zone pops again. We do have a couple teams way outside the zone, so I'm not going to scroll it in so you guys can figure out where the teams are, but I will put the map screen up there, give you guys an idea of what is happening. Drizzy trying to get those shots over onto the Golden Fire. Drizzy taking more shots onto that vehicle, and you know he's mad about that, and I don't blame him. I get so mad at the vehicle hitboxes. Not exactly where they're supposed to be. Havoc, no wood, Havoc MVP on your screen, trying to get those shots across onto the 7 Deadly Sins and keeping an eye across the way onto his teammates as they are coming right up and in. So let's get on over to Drizzy, find out what is going on with Drizzy. He's got the baby Godzilla. I'm jelly. Alright, so now let's see what is happening. Is Alpha 4 Legend also trying to come in on the other side of the river, trying to get over to ICC. Let's check in on Dizzy up to 2 eliminations. Burt, Penguin, they are in a fight, but they're doing just fine. So now, let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. We do have Titan Vex and Scourge coming in, but they are still coming in pretty slowly for stage 3. They are using up a lot of utility to stay out in that blue for so long on Rondo. So let me scroll on in just a little bit. We got Calicar, I see you in a fight. Let's see what you are doing, Mr. Bully. So, here comes the Vaseline from 7 Deadly Sins, and Calicar throwing those nades right up and over, trying to get those shots, and he knows he's low. He's chasing him down with that S12. Vaseline sliding out that door right on the outside. S12. We do have 12 gauge sandwich delivered. Alright, what else is going on with the rest of this? It does look like we're going to have some chaos over here for Team 9, the Roaring Dragons. They are about ready to be the center of attention of Scourge and Titan Vex, both of them coming in right behind them. So now, let's see what is going on over here. Click. Go. Alright, so over here we do have Team Control. Team Control looking straight across, pointing them out. Those are Alpha 4 Legends. Upgrade. Look at 9 Zieglabont. 9 Zieglabont Aragods. There they are, right on top. Aragods trying to get those shots over onto the Alpha 4 Legend Academy, and Aragod coming right up and in on top of Upgrade. Upgrade right down there below them in that compound, and it looks like they're going to just go ahead and hold on to this. Looks like Aragod coming right up and through, trying to get those shots, trying to get the distraction shot from Team 6. Turbo Esports is going to be able to throw that nade right up and over on top of him. Is he going to get no? Woo! Now, here they come. You can see him right across the way. Doesn't get any of those nades onto it. And so now it is down to just Torched and Cole. So Cole coming right up and through. This is Cole King. So he's trying to throw those emergency covers. And while we watch this chaos, I'm going to go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit, see what's going on. There goes Gallagher out of Pain America, and the golden fire right on over here as well. And I think 9Z Clapant just got taken out by, was that FPS? I'm not even sure what is happening. So Gamma is up to 3 eliminations, and so now let's see if I can get on over to Gamma. I cannot get to Gamma that way. Let me see if I can find a Nova. Gamma taken out. So now here comes the Sleepy TR for Team 6. Turbo Esports coming right up and in onto Team 13. Team 13 right there. And we got both sides of that. Nova just taking him out as they're all trying to come right up and in onto his dip. Look at this. We do have FPS up to 10 eliminations over on the right side of your screen. So now we still have 13 teams in this. We are in stage 5, and all these teams are trying to come right up and in to the center area. Look at this, just to the south of the Neox factory. Most of them out along this edge sweep. So now let's see what's going on right now. Straight out in the paw. Wolf up to 3 eliminations. Straight Team Entity up to 10 eliminations. What did you find? The gap? Ooh, I just saw the mortar from Upgrade. The mortar. Who is shooting off the mortar over here? I saw it coming from your direction. So now let's see what's happening. We got 666 out in the vehicle. We got Havoc over here crossing his namesake. So now let's get on into all of this. Yes, it was Fear. Fear, the one shooting off that mortar. It's just causing even more chaos over here in Rondo. Like Rondo needed any more chaos. And there goes Team 21. Urza Esports. We're down to 8 eliminations. You Shen, you don't have enough. Oh no, get up 10 is down to just here now. So they're still coming in. So let's see what's going on over here with JPK. JPK is up to 5 eliminations. So now let's go ahead and upgrade out. The Fearless 4 down to Rajiv. Rajiv is the last one still standing, but he is right here in the middle of all this. We're down to the top 4 teams. We have 4 teams, 13 players remaining, and here comes the Scourge right up and over. Rajiv getting ready to throw those nades right up and on top of all of them. And we have Rajiv on both screens. So let's get on in onto someone else. See if we can get that off of there. There we go. Getting a little sticky over here. Entity Deep. So hot tonight. He's already up to 7 eliminations. They are up to 15 eliminations total. Straight on to Paul Wolf up to 5. Ace OP up to 3. Entity Deep on fire at 7 eliminations, and they're still pushing right up in top 3 of Rondo. We have Scourge coming in. Titan Vex coming right up and in. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with the Scourge. We got Tippa on the screen on your right hand side. He did bring in all those emergency cover flares, so Entity Deep trying to make sure that there's nobody in the Sakura trees. So, Tippa getting found. So now let's see what's going on. And I'm trying to get that pickup. The Skanky Boy just creeping right up and in. Entity Deep also trying to get in and across. Look at this wide open space. The Team Entity has to come in. If you look up in that mini map, they are really outside a zone. We do have Titanfall right in the zone as they're trying to stop the Scourge from coming in. And Team Entity as well, still in first place and still hanging on to first place. Ooh, what a shot. Does find Aang, so now we're down. We still have 3 teams, but we are down to the top 10 players. Oh, Deep trying to make it across in, so now Wolf and Nexus OB, the remaining 2. Wolf is the last one still standing for Team Entity, and there it is, coming in first. Titan Vex with 11 eliminations, 10 placement, 21 total points for this Rondo match. They are going to be coming up that leaderboard, coming in second with 18 eliminations. Team Entity, will that be enough to keep them in first place after Titan Vex with all these eliminations? Coming in third, Scourge with 7 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out. Entity Deep for the second time tonight. He is on fire tonight. 8 eliminations this time with 1,277 damage. Guys, I will be right back with the scores with tonight's final match, the Unholy Erangel match. So be ready for all that. Make sure you get your screenshot of 6 over into the Unholy Discord server. Shout out to Unholy for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I will be right back. It looks calm and perfect day in Leones. Come on in. All are welcome to lose their helmets. Alright, what else is happening? I do see Team 4. We got issues coming right up onto Shadow. That's kind of fun. Hello, issues. Are you causing issues for Rain over here? You are. You are causing some issues. Where's the problem when you need them? Alright, what is going on with Urza? Urza's coming up over here, but they also have Velocity and Starry Fun right in these buildings, so we've got the fights going on in the Leones buildings for sure. You can see and hear all the fights. We do have Slack. I'm not sure which team Slack is. There's no tag for Slack, and I'm not sure. Slack no longer here. Let's see. Oh, Slack over here in Velocity, guys. But let's see what else is happening. Where's my mutant grape? My mutant grape right on over here, not too far away from everything as usual. So now, while you guys watch all this chaos, I'm going to go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. I think what we could do is go over to Shadow And then we could kind of come up and check in on what you guys can see from this ridge line. And there's not a lot, but there goes Naturals out to Exceed. Exceed down in the southeast side of Leones. But we've got so much space in Leones, I can't really show you much of anything at this point. And let's see what's going on. Oh, we got the Fearless 4 right across from Marine Esports coming in on the other side of the valley, coming out of that eastern edge of Leones. And I think our zone just popped again, going into stage 5. Vortex trying to get those shots across onto Team 18 Velocity. And we are going to the southeast side of Leones. So that ridge line where Rain was still in. They would have been zone blessed, but they pushed over to get into one of the fights because they do have several teams coming on in. We have got the Thunder Beast. Ooh, look at Mafia. Mafia up to 3 eliminations. We did lose the Hitman over here, but we've got Thunder Beast, Flame Rage, Thunder Beast, OP Zone. Yes, Thunder Beast is in that good spot, right in the middle to get all sorts of eliminations if they are pushed up and in. And we do have Rain up on that ridge line, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Let's see who's fragging at the moment. Right now, it does look like Thunder Beast Mafia. All these players that you can see up in the mini-map above. Look at this mini-map. All of these teams and players, he has the most. Let me go ahead and scroll on in so I can show you the next time the map goes ahead. We got 30 seconds left of Zone 5, so let me go ahead and scroll that on in, show you where we are. Just about all the players are in. You can see that Rain still had that cliffside all the way to the east, and all these players are pushing into the center of Leones. So Starry going down. Let's see, Mafia still searching, still coming on in, and he is still the top fragger of all these players. Look at that. Of all these players, he still has the most eliminations. Alright, and we did shift, and we're going to that eastern edge, the far east of Leones, but it is in Leones. Look at that. So Rain coming down, got into zone again. Rain just zone blast just as they move on down and rotate into the zone to get into the fights. The zone says, okay, I'm with you. Here I come. Let's see what Exotic can see from the top of this hilltop. It looks like he is getting a whole lot more. Look at that, guys. Let's go ahead and put this up on the side by side so you guys can see all the tags right on top of each other. Alpha 4 Legend, the far northern Alpha 4 Legend Academy, the far north team, all the way down to Exceed down at the south. And then we've got all these teams right here in the center already set up. We still have, oh, look at that, Alpha 4 Legend 23. That is Starry Fun and Thunder Beast. Is that Thunder Beast putting all those smokes on out? It does look like we're coming up and in onto Alpha 4 Legend and Rain one more time. So bring it on down just a little bit. There you go. And oh, Mafia was up to 4 eliminations. Now we're down to net. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are headed into tonight's final match of the Unholy Thursday night cash scrims. Are you guys ready to see these scores? Team Entity still in the lead with 57 total points. Titan Vex coming in second with 41 total points. Upgrade coming in third with 32 total points. So they've got some catching up to do here, guys. Got 15 points if they want to catch up to Team Entity, but Team Entity is so hot tonight. So let's see what's happening. We just got somebody in player one, the Skanky Boy. Skanky Boy took a shower. Team 11 almost there, missing. And let's see, Team 22 Band Esports, and we do have 23 and 24. Yeah, 23 down to a duo, 24, 9 Ziegler not here. So hopefully we will see some chaos coming into tonight's final match. You know these guys are constantly hitting some records. We didn't make it out of Zone 4 just a couple of weeks ago. Team Entity Deep for the second time tonight. MVP. And he's showing you right here why he had 8 eliminations, 1,277 damage this time. So let's get into this match. Find Team Entity and head on into tonight's final Erangel. Alright, let's go. Let's find Team Entity. And Deep, there he is right there on the screen. And let me see if I can get him on this one. There we go. We are set and ready. Just seconds away from the chaos, the total chaos carnage of the final Erangel. Whew, I hope you guys had enough time to get on over to the Unholy Discord server and get your 6 into the green giveaway so that we can get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names coming up right after this match while we wait for the scores. And I think we'll get the scores before we get the list of names. Alright, so we're coming in from that California coastline. This time west of Quarry. We're going just to the south of Pachinki, north of Farm, right out the north side of Milta Power Peninsula. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. The start of the flight path. Let's see. Nobody jumped to Quarry. Look at that. Almost there. Not taking. Oh, they're not here. That's right. They're not taking over all these compounds over here. We do have Team Entity already off. And I see that we've got K-19 not too far away from them. But I don't think they're going to have much trouble. They are doing just fine. So we'll go ahead and click on somebody headed over to Pachinki. Because we do have a few. What is this? Water as far as the eye can see. What is this? We're glitching with the... What is happening? Look at this glitch, guys. I have no idea what that was. And now none of the buildings in Pachinki. Woo, that's the first time I've seen that glitch. And here we go. Our first zone of tonight. We are headed towards... Come on. Looks like the most chaos is over here in the school in Pachinki. As soon as we get the first zone, and the zone's not going to pop for us apparently. There it goes. We're headed towards that Rozhok area, center zone. We're going to go ahead side by side. There's a Vortex on my screen and Antho on the right side. So now, here we go. Pain America pushing right up and in onto Turbo Esports. We do have upgrade over here as well as the Roaring Dragons. So let's get, I don't know, Fireboy onto the map because he's also right over here. So let's go. I think Urza right there in that center. But we do have, oh, did we lose Havoc? Havoc! We lost Havoc, so now we're going to go ahead and check in on Fear. Let's see what Fear is coming up and through because upgrade did come into the center. And if you look up into this mini map, I'll go ahead and put the mini map up. Look at that. They are completely surrounded on all sides by teams. So now let's go ahead and go back to the side by side and find out what is happening over here in the school apartments. So Hitman up to 3 eliminations, getting ready to throw those nades right up and over onto Get Up 10. Get Up 10 over here. Get touched. Get touched. Oh, Get touched. What a name. And oh, he's getting pushed up on by all 4 of them. Let's see. Can he hold off the push by all 4 of them from Thunder Beast? He gets 1 knock, but he's down to about 10 HP, and he does have the he's up on that rooftop, jumping down. And let's see, Fear gets knocked over here on this side. I did not see who knocked him, but he's gonna have Yushen right on over here. 666 coming up behind him. We do have Get Touched. Did knock 1 over here at the school apartments. As all 4 of them from Thunder Beast are pushing right up and in. It looks like Thunder Beast are getting together, trying to make sure that they are covering it. Oh, Get Touched is down to 1 HP as he's still trying to hold off all 4 of them. And he's up to 2 eliminations, still coming through. Just barely has any ammo left, and still the Thunder Beasts are pushing up those stairs over in the school apartments. 1 HP. No first aid, no throwables. Got 1 smoke, and he still has a duo from Thunder Beast right down below him. And we did lose Havoc. Havoc did have an elimination before he went out to do whatever he is doing. Fear is back up onto his feet. Let's see what else is happening. We still have the Roaring Dragon scare coming out. He closed that door, so don't think, oh, so look at this. So we did lose a duo from Thunder Beast, but shout out to Antho for taking out 3 of the 4. So we do have another fight right up over here in oh yes, Naya. The Fearless 4 should be able to get everybody but Drizzy. We did lose Drizzy over here in Yasnaya. We got a bunch of chaos going on over here in Lapovka as well. Lapovka has the 7 deadly sins, Titan Vex, and Team Control. So let's put the Baby Falcon on the screen. Look at, oh, what a shot by the Roaring Dragon Scare. Does get a knockover on him. He's getting pushed up on now by, is that Fear? I can't see. They are moving so fast. It was 666. He's able to get that eliminations. He's up to 2 eliminations over here. And that nade over here onto Baby Falcon puts a lot of hurt on him. He's down to about 20 HP as they're still getting pushed up on. We got Titan Vex coming in. Code and Dead, both with an elimination. But we also have the 7 deadly sins over here in Lapovka as well. And you can see that Lapovka is not in zone. So we do have a minute and a half plus some before stage 2. And we are down to 14 teams. In just a second, as soon as we slow down just a little bit, I'll get you over into that map so you can see what's happening. Fear, up on the rooftop, can hear all these footsteps right down below him, and he does have Pain America still pushing up and around. He's got Fireboy right there next to him, Baby Falcon going down. So now let me switch on over, find out what else is happening. Let me check in on Benoit, Bangu. Let's see, Bangu, looks like Bangu is over on this cross angle, so Titan Vex is right between Benny Wall and Bangu. So let's see what's going on with Luna. Luna was doing some chaos earlier, but Luna only has a level 1 vest. Luna's not pushing too hard. We got Code over here with an elimination as well. But Vaseline on that backside. You can see Vaseline on that cliff edge trying to figure out where everyone is. Trying to get some information back to the team. You can see that the 7 deadly sins are all pressed out. Look at Fear jumping from building to building to Fear does get found when our zone's getting ready to push. You Shen coming right up and in to try to get that res off as soon as possible, but we are down to just a solo versus a duo as Scare is coming right up and in. The final 2 teams, 3 players over here in Pachinki. Entity Deep is now in a fight with let's see if we can find them. Entity Deep right on over here in a fight with the Golden Fire. So now they are up to 2 eliminations, and we're still headed up Rosock, Severny, and Stauber area down to 13 teams. There you go. We are only in stage 2. We still have 2.5 minutes of stage 2, and there are your teams, there are your players. There's nobody over here on this western edge, so I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom it on in. There we go. Not wanting to cooperate. What are the chances of that? Alright, so let's see if we can get that back in there. There you go. So we still have a solo over here. So let's see what's going on with the Golden Fire. Z03 getting pushed up on by Team Entities. They're pushing up onto the solo right over here. Oof! And down he goes. Entity Deep up to 3 eliminations, and we still have these teams over here in Lipovka. We still have 3 teams over here. And there goes another one out. We do have a duo from the 7 Deadly Sins and a duo from Titan Vex. I'm not sure where Team Control are, if they got into that fight and lost, or if they rotated out. We still have 10 teams, but you can see on the map. Let's go ahead and get this map up here. I think these guys are trying to beat their score. We still have just under a minute left of stage 2 in this. So let me go ahead and get that a little bit centered. There's nobody over here except for Pachinki. And let's see if I can find the next fight for you guys over while we are waiting for that. It looks like we do have Finial coming right up and in onto the Fearless 4. Alpha 4 Legend right behind Alpha 4 Legend Academy. Are they going to see each other? Are they going to fight the Academy ACT? Look at this. He sees Lakit is right on down below. Can Lakit, he can now hold off the Alpha 4 Legend Vodka. Vodka taking off on the horse, and we do have HGK666 over here at the volcano compound. Alright, what else is going on with the rest of that? It looks like Titan Vex coming out of Lebovka. And what is happening with Thunder Beast? Straight out of Nepal Wolf. Maybe keeping an eye over here onto the team down in the coops. That is the Thunder Beast down in the coops compound. Alright. What else is happening? Ooh, we got upgrade coming in on the vodka right on over here. So let's see what's happening with Yushan. Fear coming right on in. Look at all the horses. I've not seen a match with so many horses. I don't think I've ever seen a map with so many horses on it. Alright, so now we are down to the top 9 teams, guys, and we are still only in stage 2. We may not make it to stage 5 again tonight. As I said, these teams have been trying to beat their record of not making it out of stage 4. The absolute carnage and chaos of Erangel, and our zone's getting ready to pop. We're only 14 seconds out, so I'm going to go ahead and put that map screen up. We do have a lot of wide open space between these teams. And let's see, we still have Finial out around that edge. Let's see. Oh, we are going all the way up to that Stauber compound right at the vodka. Oh, what happened over here? So now it looks like Alpha 4 Legends does come right up and in onto. No, this is upgrade coming right up and in onto onto the Alpha 4 Legend Academy. And here we have Finial, Mark, and the Alpha 4 Legend team right across the street. On the other side, Finial Mark does get spotted out. I'm not sure if that was by Boone across the way, Boone and ICT, but they're coming right up and in. Looks like they're gonna rotate down and around, try to meet up with each other, because they do have to get up and over towards that Stauber Severny area. We're down to the final 18 players, but 8 teams remaining. That means most of these teams are duos or solos. Let's see what we have. We are still, ooh, the Fearless 4 getting ready to get into a fight with K19. Let's see, Rajiv, do you know that we are right down here in that Stauber compound? So now let's go ahead and get him up on that screen and see what else is happening. Upgrade coming up and around. Boone gets knocked over here. ICT, are you going to be able to get him picked back up? We do have Team 14, Titan Vex, over on the other side. Titan Vex, are they coming up? Are they going to push onto them? Because we do have Decode and Luna coming in with 2 eliminations each, trying to get those knocks over onto Alpha 4 Legends. So we'll go ahead and get them back up and in. And we do have the fight now between Fearless 4, Howa taking all those shots right on down and in, and ooh, so we do get a knock over onto Vex, and so ICT gets left as Boone right over here on the other side. Upgrade came up on that backside. Upgrade up to 10 eliminations. The duo, both with 4 eliminations, Fear and Yushen. So now, Calicar, get your butt behind that hardcover. Howa trying to get those shots right on down on top of Calicar. I told you to get your head under cover. So now, we do have Batman right over here, trying to be a superhero. We're down to the top 17 players we are headed still up to the Stauber Severny area, the wide open space. We do have a couple of teams in that blues, but let's go side by side. We got Anthem coming out around, and ooh, look at that. Thunder Beast up to 6 eliminations. We had Hitman with 3 of the eliminations coming out of the school apartments, and now we got Arrow right on over here. Let's see if I can click. There we go. Arrow up to 3 eliminations as well, making up to 6 total. Batman, the last one, still standing, as we do have the Fearless 4 coming right on down and in. Howa up to 4 eliminations as the rest of his team does come up and in. So now let's see what else is happening on the rest of this, because Thunder Beast does have to come out of Grandma's house. And we are going right between Severny and Stauber. So the Stauber compound, the Foothill compound is still empty now. So let's see what else is happening. What else can I show you? It looks like Entity, Team Entity and Upgrade are about ready to find each other on that north side. And ooh, Howa's still coming up on the Batman. We got the Thunder Beast coming in from the southwest. Alpha 4 Legend driving up. Are you in? He is. He is coming. They are coming up. Look at this. They're coming up to Stauber in the carriage. Oh, what did I miss? So K-19 does get taken out by the Fearless 4, but we do have it. Let's see what team is coming up. No, we still have K-19 Batman up here. Batman. Oh, Batman does get found by Howa. Howa up to 5 eliminations. How hot is that? So now we're down to the top 6 teams. 11 players remaining. We are in stage 4 with 30 seconds left. Not a record tonight, but oh, Team Entity did run, or Team Upgrade did run into Team Entity. And we lost Yu Shen, so now it is just Fear. Howa's got to get into zone, but look at this. Look at the mini map up in your right hand corner. We got Titan Vex Luna trying to gatekeep. Can Luna stop the Fearless 4 from that rotation? Luna eating some of this blue to stop him, but Luna is a solo. Not gonna go ahead and give their position away, but they're coming in right below Alpha 4 Legend after coming up in the gondolas. I don't remember what those things are called, the ski lift, the blah blah blah. Well, Luna trying to come on in, but it's got the Fearless 4 coming right in behind him, as well as Alpha 4 Legends. So now let's see. Luna's able to get away from most of that, but we got Upgrade Fear, we got all the chaos, we got so many fraggers on the screen right now. So many with 3, 4, 5. Ooh, Fear trying to get those shots over onto Boone. Boone just getting out of that just in time, but ICT also right behind him, trying to get those shots over as they ride the lifts down. And ooh, they came right on down into Entity deep up to 5 eliminations. We're down to the top 6 teams, and now ICT down to 1 HP, pinched between Team Entity Deep and Upgrade Fear up on top of the mountain. Fear is in the ghillie suit, making it almost impossible to see him. Nexus OP trying to get those nades up and over. You saw that big old jump as he jumped up and off. And look at that. He knows that Fear is up, but Fear does have a team coming up right behind him. I'm not sure which team that was. Nexus coming in right on in behind him. They are trying to get over to the zone, and now we are down to the final 6 teams. So we do have, let's see, we got the Fearless 4, Upgrade, Team Entity, Titan Vex, Thunder Beast, and Alpha 4 Legend. They are still into this. So now, coming right up and in on the Thunder Beast. The Thunder Beast Arrow. Oh, Thunder Beast Arrow. Right here in front of Nexus OP. Fear is also getting pushed up on by Titan Vex over on the other side. Let me go ahead and put that side by side up there. You can see that Fear is trying to hold off the push by he has Chicky Nuggets just landing it right there in his lap from Titan Vex. Nexus OP finding a new buggy to move out and around, and he's gonna see Fear right in front of him. Is Nexus OP gonna run over the top of Fear? Fear's in the ghillie suit. Nexus OP may not be able to see him, but we do have the Fearless 4 right there. Regime trying to peek around that tree, getting found by Nexus OP. We are down to the final 4 teams. We do have the Fearless 4, Upgrade, Team Entity, and Thunder Beast. Team Entity Deep may be the 3rd match tonight. MVP, he's already up to 7 eliminations. Entity Deep on fire. We are down to the top 3 teams. 3 teams remaining, only 4 players. We got a solo from Upgrade, a duo from Team Entity, and the solo Antho from Thunder Beast coming right in front of Team Entity Deep. So now Antho trying to come in. Team Entity Deep getting the airdrop. Just what tonight's triple MVP needs is some fresh gear. And he picks up the AMR. Are we going to see some crazy AMR action? And he's coming right up and over onto Antho. Antho trying to get him out of that buggy. What? Antho going down. So now it is Fear versus the duo from Team Entity. Deep up to 8 eliminations now with, oh, he switched out of the AMR. Coming right up and in with that S12 now, taking the S12 over the AMR. And we do have Fear right up in that cliffside with the ghillie. Now is he going to be able to find, oh, the C-swap. And there it is, Deep. I think Deep was able to get that last elimination. He did, with 9 eliminations out of the 11 for Team Entity. 11 eliminations, 10 placement points. That is 21 total points for the final Erangel match. The total Chaos Carnage match of tonight. Coming in second, Upgrade with 11 eliminations. And Thunder Beast coming in third with 6 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, Going all out. Team Entity Deep. 9 eliminations. 1,100 damage. Deep on fire tonight. And yes, he was the finisher. GG's. Alright, guys, I will be right back with tonight's list, or wheel of names. Gonna send out some free UC to one of you lucky people. Maybe even make them out. Please, please, please. And I will have tonight's final unofficial live scores. Be right back. Nan, you are the sole survivor of Thunder Beast. And there they go. Thunder Beast coming in with 5 eliminations. But we still have Nahan. And he's got 6 nades. So you know we're going to see something. Let me check on Hawa. How has it been over here in Leones? It's getting a little hot and sweaty. We are crushing them on in. Let me scroll a little bit that way. You guys can see just about everything now. And let's check in on Alpha 4 Legends, the Academy. Look at him up on this rooftop. He can see everybody. He is trying to get Hawa. Hawa was getting chewed up by that 556. Oh, now he can see. That's the one that I thought was Alpha 4 Legend across the way with Starry Demon. Who is that? It is AFLDD. So I did see that. Alright, so we are done. Nahan with the nade over on the LEGOB. Let me check in on the Nahan because he is down to 3 eliminations. Look at that. He can see Alpha for Legend DD. And bye-bye. So now Nahan coming right up and in. We do have Thunder Beast up to 7 eliminations. Nahan just trying to get into zone, coming up and over all. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wheel of Names. Shout out to every one of you 36 people who came in and showed your support. Good luck tonight, guys. Shuffles have been done. Here we go. Congratulations to No Mercy. Congratulations, No Mercy. Just open a ticket over in the Unholy Discord server and get your user ID to them so you can get some free UC. Shout out to Unholy, LEG, Starry 6, and the rest of the staff over there. Wonderful people. Love them, love them, love them. Are you guys ready to see these insane scores? Coming in first, Team Entity with 78 total points. 78. Entity Deep. Absolutely on fire tonight. Upgrade and Titan Vex tied at 49 total point. Oh, it didn't even switch over. I gotta love it. Alright, there are your scores, guys. Let me go ahead and flash that wheel of names up there just so that you guys can see it. I don't know why things have to be so difficult some nights, but some nights it just ease with ease. Let's go ahead and show you the wheel of names. No Mercy. There you go. We just missed Hitman and Fragger OP. So there are your scores. Sorry that it didn't switch over. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting these teams, these players, the Unholy Discord server, and me. We all truly appreciate you. Sorry you didn't get to see that as live as I would have liked it, but there is No Mercy right there. Congratulations, No Mercy. And congratulations, shout out to Team Entity Deep on Fire. Have a great night. Stay safe. Have an amazing weekend because it is spring. It is getting warm and sunny. I love it. And I love you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.